Hi, welcome back to Miss Corliss Place. I want to read something to you that I found on Facebook that I thought was so profound. I just had to share it. So I don't own the rights to it, and I definitely don't own the rights to the music behind me, which is sung by one of my favorite artists, Joan Colosso, out of Chicago. The piece is called Trauma Response. Jamila White, who wrote this, starts off with, "This hits hard. The inability to receive support from others is a trauma response. Your 'I don't need anyone, I'll just do it all myself' conditioning is a survival tactic. And you needed it to shield your heart from abuse, neglect, betrayal, and disappointment from those who could not or would not be there for you. From the parent who was absent and abandoned you by choice, or the parent who was never home from working 3 jobs to feed and house you. From the lovers who offered sexual intimacy but never offered a safe haven that honored your heart. From the friendships and family who always took more than they ever gave. From all the situations when someone told you, 'We're in this together, I got you,' but then abandoned you, leaving you to pick up the pieces when shit got real. From all the lies and betrayals you learned along the way, that you really just couldn't trust people, or that you could trust people but just up to a certain point. Extreme independence is a trust issue you learned. If I don't put myself in a situation where I rely on someone, I won't have to be disappointed when they don't show up for me, or when they drop the ball, because they will always drop the ball eventually, right? You may have been, even intentionally, been taught this protection strategy by generations of hurt ancestors who came before you. Extreme independence is a preemptive strike against heartbreak. So, you don't trust anyone. And you don't trust yourself either to choose people. To trust is to hope. To trust is to be vulnerable. Never again, you vow. No matter how you dress it up to display proudly, this level of independence is how you always wanted it to be. In truth, it's your wounded, scarred, and broken heart behind a protective brick wall. Nothing gets in, no hurt gets in, but then no love gets in either. Fortresses and armor are for those in battle, or who believe the battle is coming. It's a trauma response. The good news is that a trauma that is acknowledged is a trauma that can be healed. You are worth having support. You are worthy of having true partnership. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of having your heart held. You're worthy to be adored. You're worthy to be cherished. You are worthy of having someone say, "You rest. I got this," and actually deliver on that promise. You are worthy to receive. Let me say that again. You are worthy to receive. You're worthy. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to prove it. You don't have to bargain for it. You don't have to beg for it. You are worthy simply because you exist. This was written by Jamila White, and it was taken from a post that Tanya Michelle Herring put on Facebook on November 11, 2020. And I just had to share it. But as the song says, here's to life. Understand why you respond to things like you do. It's a trauma response. And as Black people, that's the way we respond because we are always in a perpetual state of trauma. Yes, may all your storms be weathered. But know you are worthy. You are worthy of all the love just because you exist. You're worthy. Don't give up. Whatever trauma you have once recognized can be overcome. And with that, I'll leave you. Please share, like, and subscribe to Miss Corliss Place. I love you guys.